Hey, what's up everybody? This is Symbio with T3 Gaming, and we're here for another Star Wars Destiny game. I'm here with my co-commentator, Kai.
Hey, what's up guys? Back again.
Yep, we're excited to do this. Thank you to everybody who had all the comments about our commentary. We're glad everybody liked it, so we're going to keep doing it. Today we have a game between myself on the left playing Luke Rey.
And Steven Johnston playing...
Johnston
playing Kylo, Ren, and Darth Vader.
Yep, and he's been playing that for a while. He actually played that in our pre-release, or release when it first came out. I've been playing Luke Rey for a while too. Mine doesn't use a lot of upgrades, and it maximizes 0 and 1 cost cards. Trying to, of course, get all those action sheets out.
Yes, with Rey. So it's not the Darth Vader that you're probably known about, not the old
Awakenings Darth Vader.
Yeah, the one in the suit. It's the Anakin one that
Yep.
he's playing. Both, and his deck does a lot of damage, and it doesn't have actually that much control. I mean, I think it's got like some isolations and maybe some other cards, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have as much control as like Luke Rey or Vader Raider.
He does have data pads in there, and I don't know if other people are playing data pads in this deck. I know it's done pretty well in the tournaments recently.
Because all of his dice are special, so Emperor's Throne Room, which is the battlefield he's playing, is great, and also data pad's great too to change those, change the die to the specials. Yeah,
he's playing Emperor's Throne Room. I'm still playing the Scarif Secret Base, which removes range damage, and I've been probably thinking about removing that because I really like shields, and the goal of this deck actually is to get shields really early. I was trying to kind of build against Pomaz. Have beat it only probably a couple times out of the, I'd probably beat it fourth of the time that I've played it. Mainly to some bad plays on my part, but I'm getting better at playing it. I think it's a good deck. So here we go.
So there's Steven is showing his hand, and then
I got Vibro Knife, which is what I want, and that's what I hard mulligan for. And my ally is the Force.
So looks like Steven got 5 and you got 3.
We'll call Symbio on the left and Steven on the right.
Okay.
And
technically it's
he picks his battlefield, of course.
So Symbio gets his shields.
And that's a pretty cool, I think that's like an X-Wing prize medallion.
Yeah, it's like a little medallion that
Steven got.
Yeah, it has a little Emperor. And so Steven puts down a datapad first turn of the game on Darth Vader, which is pretty good. And I think I saw in hand he had 2, so that's really good.
And so obviously, I'm going to want to get my Vibro Knife out first. I'm a little slow in my decision making here. I think I'm trying to decide if I want to, I don't know what I'm doing. Why it's taking me so long.
Yeah, just to put down Vibro Knife.
Okay, and so obviously I'm going for the damage here.
He puts down Vibro Knife.
And I get a focus and a shield, so no damage from Luke Skywalker. Now, I do have issues with drawing my card with Luke. I need to remember that. I've probably missed it a couple times. So I roll out Rey in order to do more with her dice. I get 1 melee and a blank on my Vibro.
And Symbio does forget to draw a card. But I think he remembers to do it later in the round.
And actually, interesting. Okay, so I resolve the focus, turning it to 3 on Luke.
Yeah. Also,
hoping he doesn't have an isolate. He does have a doubt, which he
just played.
Not a great card, and I roll a 3 damage. That's not a good card, I don't think, to play on Luke's die, but better than nothing. Huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And Kylo has to put another data pad when after you did the Vibro thing. So now it's Symbio's turn. And he's thinking what he can do.
Oh, there we go. So I do grab a card.
Yes.
And Steven's pretty nice about that. In a tournament, I don't know. I mean, you're supposed to grab a card.
Tell us in the comments what you're supposed to do if you have to draw a card or if you forget to do it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, obviously, it's very helpful in this deck.
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to discard a Force Throw to re-roll the Vibro Knife to try to get some damage out.
And Steven rolls out Darth Vader, gets a special. special,
Man.
and a 3 melee for a cost. The data pad special.
That Anakin is always rolling a
Yes.
special in a 3. It's just,
But he's really good also.
yeah.
He's way better than Qui-Gon Jinn, who has the same points. But also you get Sith Holocron and all those other cards, so.
So I'm saving that Rey dice because I have a caution in my hand, and I'm thinking he's going to go for Luke because that's what he usually does, and most people go for Luke.
Yeah, definitely. So he is Kylo. He rolls out Kylo, gets a 1 resource, a +1 resource, and a 1 melee. So he gains the 2 resources.
Because I passed.
Yeah. And now it's Mr. Symbio's turn.
So
He passes again.
yeah, I mean at this point I'm just kind of deciding what to do.
Just waiting.
I'm probably just going to pass again. Yeah, I'm just waiting to have him knock some of those shields off so I can get 3 more.
Looks like he does the data pad special to turn to Kylo's special.
To do
and,
one.
And do 1 with
And I
Force
think
Illusion.
he decides to go for Rey, which
I don't know. I mean, he's gonna do 3 more with Darth Vader special. I'm putting Darth Vader himself at 5.
so it's 4 damage on Rey, 5 on Anakin Vader.
And then he has 3 more, which would put Rey at
So at this point, I
7.
could have done 1 extra damage. Actually, that would have been smart because I knew he would have resolved the 3 damage, so I would have had 1 more round.
Now he does the 3 for 1 cost onto Rey.
Putting her at 7. So Rey's
Yes.
not looking very good right now.
No, she's not.
It's about the equal damage though on both, and actually,
Yeah, I'm wondering if you wanted to save Rey because Rey has all the action cheating, but I don't know.
I did, but at the same time, you know,
don't wanna waste all your cards
usually if somebody goes for Rey against this deck, I win. But you know, that's not always the case. But it just
unless you roll
depends.
bad.
Yeah. So I get another vibro knife and another caution.
And I didn't see what Steven got, but I think he got an isolation and some other cards. Oh, he also, at the end of the round, he put down Force Illusion on
So at that
Vader.
point, I roll out. I probably should have dropped the vibro knife to get the extra actions and roll Luke out instead.
And Steven rolls out rolls out Darth Vader and gets his special on Darth Vader. Oh, no, he didn't. He cocked it. He
Yeah, it
got a
was cocked.
discard, a 1 range damage, and a special on
Boy, that data pad's rolling specials for him.
Also, when Symbio rolled out, because he claimed the battlefield, he rolled out Rey and got 2 blinks.
Yep. Did I miss that? I guess I did.
You did.
So here's a interesting play. I decided to play a Force Illusion on Rey to
That's what I
try
was
to
talking
save
about. Do you
her.
want to save her? Or
Yeah, so it looks like I want to try to save her or at least distract some of that damage. I roll a 3 melee again on Luke.
And a focus.
And do I forget to draw a card again?
Yes.
Looks like I do.
think you do.
Shame on me.
Steven rolls out Kylo and gets a blank on Kylo's dice, a special on the data pad, and 1 resource.
So here's where I realized my mistake. I shouldn't have played the Force Illusion. I had a
This is
My
what it
Allies the Force in my hand.
Or a vibro knife, too.
I could have, if I had 2 resources, I could have resolved that 3 twice and
Yes.
killed Vader.
But you roll.
Oh, actually, I wouldn't have been able to kill him because of the Force Illusion.
Yeah. But, yeah.
And I have a focus showing.
So you're deciding what to do. I think it takes you a little while, though.
I'm trying to
Go through your
calculate
brain.
how much damage he's going to do to Rey to knock down the Force Illusion and then kill her. And I'm trying to decide if I want to get rid of one of my Luke dice to give Rey shields to soak more of that damage. What would you do, Kai?
As you? Or
As
you?
Luke Rey player.
I think I would focus.
Because, like, I could use the focus on one of her dice, but then
No, but-
she could get killed potentially very fast with those.
Oh, yeah. If you
Because
do
he has
that,
2 specials he
yeah.
can resolve,
If you
right?
do that, he's going to use his 2 data pad specials, turn both of his Vader dice to 3 and 1 damage. He's going to do the 3, you remove your Force Illusion,
And
he's
then
going to
3
do the
and
3
kill
again
me.
and kill you. So,
Yeah.
so it looks like you caution
Yep. So
one of Luke's dice.
I think that was a smart play to give her a little extra time.
Also to like make her kind of a tank here.
Yeah.
So try to soak up the damage so Luke can just blast out.
Exactly. Because I didn't want him to then potentially hit
So he
me.
discards a card to reroll Vader gets a 3 melee for a cost, a blank on the other Vader die, and a special on the Kylo.
I wonder why he re-rolled instead of just doing the specials. But maybe he didn't want to take the damage. All right, I get 2 discards, one on Vibro and one on Rey's die.
When you discarded caution.
I discarded a caution to re-roll because pretty soon those are going to be useless.
Yes.
So now Steven's turn. He's got a shield on Kylo, right?
No, it's resource on Kylo. I can see it.
Oh, next to it. He's got a shield. He's got a special and a resource. Now, my deck does not play high cost upgrades, which is why he doesn't do as much. Sorry, go ahead.
So it looks like Steven uses the datapad special to turn one of Vader's dice to a special and does 3 to Rey, which removes the 3 caution shields.
And he takes a damage.
Putting himself at 6.
So he gets to resolve all his specials at one time.
And then
he hit the 2.
On the Vibro die.
So that was actually, I had two cost upgrades in my hand, so that's the...
The other one was one with our allies, the Force.
Yeah.
That's not an upgrade.
So I go ahead and take the damage, putting me at 9.
And now he has one more special because he had the Vader special, the Kylo special, the datapad special, and the other datapad special.
Now he can do it again, but he doesn't want to take that damage. He has resources.
Turn it to 3.
Yeah, so now he's just going to get 2.
Yeah, because you said in the video, I have 2 3s, so...
So I'm going to discard the Force Illusion, discard 2 cards to give her another round.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that 3 damage is going to Luke, right?
Yeah, so you want to soak it up. I mean, like, Rey's probably taken about, like...
So I resolved the 2 discards and see if I can get a Rise Again out of his hand, because I know he plays Rise Again.
Yeah.
And I got a Trust Your Instincts and a Makashi Training, which is not that great. I mean, Makashi Training is very good on Kylo.
He pays... He's going to claim. He doesn't want to do the 3, right? 2 melee.
Yeah.
So now at this point...
No, he's going to claim and turn it to a special.
Or he could just do the 3 or do the special.
That's what I asked him, and we were just playing. This is just a casual game, not a tournament. So I was just like, why would you do that? Take a damage when you could just spend the resource. Yeah. But he didn't want me to claim. That's why.
Yeah, he wants to spend the resource to do the 3 melee and kill Rey out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Rey's finally out of here. He's probably done like 16, 18 damage to Rey.
Yeah, I soaked up a lot of damage on Rey.
Now Luke is...
And I have that 3 melee dice just sitting out there the whole time. He couldn't do anything about it.
I think you kind of forgot a little bit about it, because it was... I don't know.
Well, I was hoping to get a resource off of Rey, so I could get a resource and then do my allies a force, but I never got the resource.
So it looks like he... Force illusions in the
3 damage.
Beginning. Yeah.
Well, I got a Force Speed, Makashi Training, and some other card out of his...
hand because of the Force illusion. So, and Steven claims. So now reset. Steven's got 3 resources.
It's not looking good for me at all here. I mean, Luke is powerful, but I have no upgrades on him at this point.
So I think you really want to do is get upgrades on him.
I'm deciding if I want to get rid of. I think I need to keep what I have. So you can see I pulled a Jedi Robes and a Force Speed.
Which is pretty good.
And I used the Force, which is great.
Yeah, and you have 3 resources. So it looks like he just rolls out Kylo, gets a 1 resource, a 1 shield, and a special. So now it's Symbio's turn.
Steven doesn't have any upgrades really on his guys either, other than the data pads.
Yeah,
but
that's
really all you need.
All they need. Vader doesn't need that much upgrades.
Have you noticed in SOR, there's less focus on the upgrades? Like, there's so much you do with your characters because of the speed. So I put a Jedi Robes on Luke, give him another shield, because I know he doesn't have a Vibro out yet, so I figure the shields will be useful.
Vader rolls out, gets a 3 melee for a cost, a 3 melee for a cost, and a blank. So, yep. So now it's Symbio's turn, and he is...
And deciding what to do, I could put Force Speed on him right now, which is what I should do, I think. It slows me down a little bit.
Definitely.
I don't have any mitigation in my hand except for use the Force.
And you can't put down the Vibro.
And I want to save it. So
you do put down the Force.
Yeah.
speed.
I mean, I figure if he does the 6, I'll be taking 3, but then, you know, he'll be done with Anakin's die.
It looks like he discards reroll and gets a resource on Kylo's die and a blank on the other Kylo's die.
I'm going to activate Luke. I am going to draw a card. I remember to draw a card. I get a deflect, which is useless in this.
Yeah.
I get a terrible roll from Luke, which is... Oh, no, I don't. I got a 3 melee.
A blank.
A disrupt and a shield.
So he gains the 2 resources. He's at 5. So now, this is where you pretty make
So I know he's
move.
building up for a Rise Again, and this is why I play Jedi Robes and Force Throw in this deck, is because those disrupts are very handy against people
so you
doing
disrupt
Crime
1
Lord and
resource,
stuff. Yep, I disrupt the...
And then you say, I know what's coming.
Yep.
And then...
I do not want him rising again at
He
this
discards
point.
to reroll, and... Yeah, he discards to reroll and gets a 3 melee for a cost, a discard, and a blank on the datapad. Datapad does have 2 blanks, so...
He really doesn't want to spend his money.
So it looks like you discard deflect.
Yep, and I'm going to re-roll. And I got a special on the 4 speed, which is what I wanted.
Yes. He discards some card to reroll Vader's dice again. He gets a 2 melee, a 2 melee, and a 1+ resource. So, let's see what you do.
See, I know I have a use the Force. So this is where
Gets pretty...
that 4 speed comes in real handy.
Yeah, even without Rey's ability, just like getting it back, it's still like amazing because you can always like change your dice and then resolve it.
And I had been thinking actually about potentially playing Cargo Hold with this deck so I can move upgrades to Luke, but sorry.
You can gain,
you
you can gain the 2 actions with the 4 speed. You're going to use the Force, Luke's die.
Turn it to a 3 and do 6 and kill Vader.
I think he should have just ultimately resolved the
that damage.
The damage that he had before he discarded the reroll so many times.
But he was going for the Rise Again, which was smart. Although once he saw that disrupt, once he got disrupted, he could have resolved the damage, right?
But I think it's more on your side now because you've got a 15 health Luke with the 3 shields, and Kylo's all got a data pad, so. This is the point where it tides turn to you.
Yeah, it can change pretty quick with Luke's damage, right?
I think the problem with Steven's deck is once Vader goes down, I mean, if you have no upgrades on Kylo, usually Kylo can't do it. Because his sides.
So he drops a Vibro Knife, which makes my shields useless at this point.
So he rolls out Kylo, gets a 1 melee, a 2+ melee, a blank on datapad, and a 1 resource.
So this is where I wish I had a riposte in my hand. I do play it. I have a Makashi training and a guard, and I'm trying to get my dice out so I can potentially do the guard, but he's going to do that 3 before I can do anything about it. So at this point, I'm deciding if I should save my money for the My Allies as Force or drop another upgrade on Luke. That's always a tough call.
Yeah, I think you should try to get as much upgrades as you can. I think you should overwrite the Jedi's robe with the Makashi training,
Makashi training,
or Vibro knife.
Makashi training would be a smart play because that gives you more melee to use the guard, and then because Jedi robes doesn't give you but Jedi robes gives you a focus, and that's why I play it.
Yeah.
Because with Luke, you really need focus to turn his dice.
So it looks like you get a 2 melee, I think, a focus, and a +1 resource. So that focus with the 1 with the Force is, or this 4 speed is going to really help you to turn Luke's damage to a 3. He discards a card to re-roll the data pads and gets a special. And
so I do remember to draw a card later. Here we go.
Finally.
I draw a Force Throw, which I don't want in my hand with his specials out because that's 3 damage. I know I have 2 damage cards.
I think you're gonna.
So I am using the guard to take away my 2 to
Yeah.
get rid of the 3 damage unblockable.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want the 3 unblockable.
No. Yeah.
I mean, I still have a Luke die and 2 resources. So I think I'm going for My Allies the Force play, which is probably the strongest play in this deck.
I think you're about to do 6 damage because you have the focus on the 4 speed, and as I said, he doesn't have that much mitigation in this deck. It's more high cost. I mean, it's more like damagey kind of deck.
It's an aggro.
Yeah.
So it looks like he aggro. What was that?
I think
oh,
he
isolation. Yeah.
The Luke's
okay,
focus.
so now I don't have any Luke dice left to damage.
I don't know. I think you should have just taken the 3. And,
taken the 2.
Yeah,
Is it 2?
Taking the 3 on Kylo's dice instead of guarding it, so you can get. So Steven claims to use the datapad special, and then turns Kylo's dice he turns it to a special, and then resolves the special, and gets a.
You got a 2.
Yeah, you got my allies the Force, but now he knows that you have my allies the Force, so.
Yeah, I mean, I could have taken the 3 unblockable,
yeah,
but he still would have been able to isolate one of my dice. So
that's true, but then he would.
So I go ahead and disrupt him.
You would still have the double focuses. Remember on the Force Speed and Luke's focus.
Yeah, but he would have isolated the focus.
Oh,
he isolated the 2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So if he isolated the 3 damage that you would focus to, then you still had the 2 to do my allies the Force.
It's possible.
Or you could do it the other way.
Yeah. All right, so we got Kylo at 0 damage, Luke at 0 damage with 1 shield. I decided to play the Makashi training at this point.
Because then next
round, exactly. And then we reset. He claims the battlefield. I discard the vibro knife at this point because he doesn't have any shields, and I want to draw into some mitigation or something else I can use. So I draw a Force Illusion. We didn't really do a lot that round.
No.
And my shields are kind of useless, so.
So it's Steven's turn. He has 4 resources, so he still has almost enough to do Rise Again.
Yeah.
So all he does is just roll out Kylo, gets a 1 melee special on the data pad, 1 discard on the vibro knife, and a blank on the other Kylo dice.
Luke really should be able to take out a Kylo if Kylo doesn't really have a lot of upgrades.
Also, Kylo's dice do not do that much damage. I mean, he's got the 1 melee, but the 2 melee for a cost is not worth it.
Yeah. So I roll out Luke with a bunch of dice. I get 2 blanks, a shield on the Force Speed, a +2 Makashi training, and a focus on Luke.
So he doubts your focus on Luke's? He doubts it.
I'm telling him, like, if you doubt, Luke's dice, it's really, I mean, I don't think it's a good idea, but maybe that's all he has, so he decides to save it, which I think is smart, right?
Yeah, pretty smart. But you also have that focus. You can focus to a 3. My allies, the Force for 6.
Did I forget to draw a card again?
Yes, you did.
Wow.
7, 8.
No, I didn't. No, I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I did draw a card. So.
Looks like he discards a card to reroll. Oh, now you moved his
Tried to put his discards in the frame
so
there.
Looks like he actually played Trust Your Instincts and discarded to reroll the vibro knife and 1 of Kylo's dice and gets a blank and I think that's a resource and getting a card.
So I'm discarding to reroll at this point, getting some of those 2s out of my hand.
I think you should keep the focus.
I really want the Force Speed so I could do the focus and my ally is the Force. Yeah. That's what I want.
So let's see what you get.
I got a shield on Makashi, a blank on the Jedi robes. I did get the Force Speed and a 1 resource on Luke. You can see, you guys, how terrible my Luke dice sometimes roll.
Also, I'm not sure why you...
What is he playing there? Oh, he's doing lightsaber throw.
I'm still wondering why you discarded to reroll and you rerolled the Makashi's +2. Because you still had that focus that you kept. I think you kept that for a purpose. But I think you should have kept the +2.
I had a +2 on the Makashi? Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
No,
yeah.
you shouldn't have. But...
I don't know why I rolled that then. Because I could have used that actually to guard. So I take the 2 free actions, focus as one of my actions,
2 or 3.
Play my allies the Force to do 6 to Kylo. And so you were right. If I had that +2, I could have done
8.
2 more. Yeah.
I think you had rolled it. I think you had it, but
We'll have to go back. Let us know in the comments if we were wrong. If Kai was wrong.
if I was wrong.
So he resolves the special?
Yeah.
No, wait, what did he do with his special?
I'm not sure. Oh, I think he turned one of Kylo's dice to a resource so he can
Oh,
rise
yes,
again.
you're right.
That is
Yeah,
what
he's
happened.
going for the double resource to rise again.
So, better
I
do
discard to
this.
reroll, get a blank and a focus.
So now he can rise again.
Now he's got 5 resources.
Um,
He's got 6 damage on him. I have Luke has 1.
I think his next turn, if you can't do anything, then he
So
can
now
rise again.
I focus to a resource.
He's gonna pay 5 for.
Yes, he is. I think he is. Maybe he's gonna wait.
Yeah, I think he's gonna.
So
save it,
I'm
and
actually
that's-
telling him, if you're gonna rise again, you better do it now because you never
And
know.
He saves it. I don't think that was a good play because now you can. Yeah, that was a good play.
So Steven claimed.
Yeah. I think he should have just rised again when he had it. Because, I don't know, you might disrupt or something.
So I'm gonna play a willpower just to do a little bit more damage here. And then we're gonna pass and reset.
And now he has a lot of resources.
I mean, maybe he's gonna rise again right here.
Maybe. I guess it
Yes.
doesn't really matter, so yeah.
Yeah, he's rising again here. I don't know. I think he just wanted to claim.
Yeah, just to go first. So it looks like he...
Oh, right. Duh, because Rise Again drops a free upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, you want to get that upgrade, you know, and then go first.
So he rises again and gets the Kylo lightsaber on Kylo. Now Kylo can do damage.
I mean, he could have done that before, right? And then
but did he
rolled
have
out.
a Kylo's lightsaber in the discard pile right then?
Ah, good
Or
point.
did
Maybe he
have-
just
yeah.
discarded it. So, wait, it is have to be in your hand or discard, right?
I think it's just your discard.
So now Kylo's back at 2 health. Luke still has no damage on him.
But it is your turn.
I get to go. So I've got a guard. I got Makashi training. I like the upgrades in my already on Luke. So I feel like the force speed focus to Luke is a strong play. I get a shield, a +1 resource, a force speed special, and a +1 melee.
Looks
on
like
Makashi.
Steven rolls out Kylo and gets a 3 melee for a cost, and Kylo runs
Kylo's
lightsaber.
saber.
And then a resource, and a shield. So you
So
were
I was
going
thinking of
to
playing,
almost.
and I didn't think I drew a card again.
No, you didn't.
Terrible, man.
Yeah. You've been playing this deck for like almost 2 or 3 months, and you don't even you still forget.
Yeah, so I just grabbed a card. I just realized I forgot again.
Gotta remember.
So I'm going to use the guard because that 3 damage is, you know, got to go.
So you're gonna keep
So,
the guard.
Yeah, I keep the guard. I do forget about the Makashi training has a ability that says
Almost guard.
if you remove a melee, you
Like,
can also remove
yeah.
another melee.
Looks
So
like he lightsaber throwed you
yep.
because he's got some melee out. So now it's.
So this is still anyone's game.
Yeah, because
I
now
resolve the force speed to discard and re-roll, looking for the.
Oh, you got 6.
You think so?
Yeah,
Oh my
you got
gosh!
the
Yeah,
3,
there it is.
three.
The double 3s.
Let's do the 3.
Rarely ever happens for me.
No. So that was rolling pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the way to do it to you know.
Looks like he
so that he
gets
can't
one
resolve
up.
the damage. He
Looks like
gets-
he gets 1 resource with the data pads.
So now I need 3 more damage to take out Kylo, and Luke is at 2.
I'm pretty sure now it's in your hands unless he has another rise again.
I still have a couple 2-cost cards in my hand. So he could, you know, do 2 damage with the specials.
Still, but I
He's
don't,
got
I
2,
think
but
you've got 10 health left, so I
he's
think
got
it's
2 melee showing. So
more on your side now.
I don't have any mitigation, so I'm going to claim. And that, you know, I think at this point going first and killing Kylo the next round is.
He overrides data pad for a lure powerful 1. And then I think he's going to do the 2. Unless he discards.
Now he gets to do whatever he wants because I claimed.
So he discards to reroll. He rerolls Kylo's shield, and he's trying to reroll something else.
He's looking for a special or a 1 or 2 melee.
Yeah, there's some damage.
I actually felt like if he could get some shields out at this point would have been helpful because I don't have any vibro knife.
So you did the 2 to...
So he's going to discard reroll anyway, get a resource.
And also does the 2.
Yeah.
Luke.
So Luke's at 4, Kylo is at 8.
And he could rise again, if he has it.
Yeah, he's building. I don't know if he has another rise again in his deck. I discard the riposte because I don't have any way of getting shields.
I think he should. I think he plays 2 because he could rise again both of them. All you need is 3 damage. I think you should just roll out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's a way to action sheet here, and there really isn't.
No.
So...
Ambush only gives you 1.
I don't have the vibro
Rey's
knife.
really the only one that action cheats.
Okay, let's see what I got. I'm laughing. I got a 4 speed. Oh, double blanks on Luke.
4 speed.
So he doubts my special to try to get rid of the special because he doesn't want me doing that. So I already get so I doubted my special, so now I have to take the 2 actions.
You have 3 because you won your turn.
Yep.
So you have 3 actions.
So
yeah, I think this is game ready.
So I draw, which I forgot. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to get this out. I don't have any focus showing, so really I have to do the discard reroll.
So you get 3 actions because you have 1 already. So now I think you should just discard.
So technically I could discard twice to reroll. Which,
I think it's
and I have a +2 on my melee. If I can get it once. I got 2 focus, so that's it right there. Yeah, just focus to the 3. Yeah.
It's GG. So he actually kind of killed himself with the doubt.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, because the 4 speed has 3 special sides, so I think Steven probably didn't want to doubt, but he had nothing else he could do, maybe. So.
Yeah, you are gonna gain 2 choices. So.
Yeah.
So that's game.
Yeah. Good game. Thanks for watching, you guys. Let us know what you think of the decks in the comments section below. My deck, if you're interested in what it has in it, go to swdestinydb.com and look for Speed Luke Rey. And I have my deck list posted there. And let me know what you think. All right.
Bye. Peace.